Welcome back, or welcome if you are new, everybody. My name is Charlotte, and we are going to go ahead and get started with this weekend reset with cleaning out my back entry. This is the zone that I am focusing on this week. It's zone 2, my back entry. So you'll see me do more of a deep clean in here and longer period. I will also come back at the very end of the video and also add some more decor into the room, because it's just, this room it's almost there. It's not quite there, but after I add in some of the decor, it is finally there, and I'm happy with the results. So stick around to the end of the video to see what the back entry looks like. I also will take you on a little tour of what is in the cabinets and where things are from as well. So I hope everybody enjoys this, and I hope it brings you motivation to get up and do something around your house this weekend.
If I had an option to be someone else, I would, and let go of you. I know that I'm obvious, forget I'm made this way, but why didn't I stay when I had the chance? Maybe it will pass by, someone save me for a pass that I'm too lonely to be done in my drink at this pace. Yeah. Why am I the only one who's left in the rain with nobody to hold on to? Ooh. Why am I the only one who's feeling this pain when there should be two of us? And yeah, I know we both wanted different things, but letting go just comes easy to you, don't it? Why am I the only one who's left in the rain? The only one that's left in the rain. The only one that's left in the Am I the only one? 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 Wish I could say I was finally over you, but that's not the truth.
For my zone cleaning, some of the tasks that I need to do, and probably have already done in this video. So the first thing, I dusted the walls, and this is a vaulted ceiling room, so I did have to get up on my little ottoman to get way up there at the top to get the corner of the vaulted ceiling. And then I am wiping down the door, and I will also wipe down the wood cabinets. I'm also cleaning the screen door as well. But in the zone cleaning, I also do a thorough wipe down of all of the furniture. So it's not just dusting the top. It's actually like cleaning the fronts of it, the sides, pulling the furniture out that I can actually pull out, and cleaning under them. The shoe cabinets that are on the back wall, the tall things, those are actually attached to the wall, so those won't move, but I will be moving the litter box enclosure, which I am happy to say with the litter box enclosure that the boys have actually started using the litter box inside of the enclosure. So I don't have the nastiness sitting out in the open. It is enclosed, and I'm just thrilled that it only took them a week to actually get used to using the box inside of the enclosure. And it makes the whole back entryway look a lot nicer with not having that box just sitting out there in the open. But I am using my Method Daily Wood Cleaner to clean the cabinets and the doors first, and then I am going back over it with the Method Wood Polish to polish everything and just give it a little bit of a shine and help with dust and all of that type of stuff. And you see me moving my ottoman around. I was tired from this week. It was just one of those weekends where I just did not want to do anything. It was the 4th of July weekend. I'm actually filming this on the 4th of July. It's Independence Day here in the US. And I just did not want to get out in the heat and go to parades or do any of that type of stuff. I just was like, okay, let's mental reset. I needed the break of just sleeping, watching TV, and reading books, and eating a lot of bad food for the weekend. And so Monday came around, and I'm like, I have a little bit of energy. I'm let's go ahead and get up early and get this house clean before it gets too hot. I needed to reset for the week, so it's one thing that helps me with resetting is getting the house reset, cleaned, and then I can do like the mental reset of getting prepared to go to work. Even though this week at work was a short week for me, I was off on Monday because of the holiday, and then I worked Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and then Friday, the day I'm doing this voiceover, was another day off for me. It was my schedule at work is a 980, so I get every other Friday off, and I'm thankful that I was able to actually have a Friday. I only had to do a little bit of work on Friday morning, but I got up and did some other things in this back entryway, and that's what you'll see later at the end of this video of me doing some other decorating back here in the back entryway. But I'm going to go ahead and let you guys listen to some more music, and I will be back later.
Unlike my friends, you are nothing like them. Unlike my friends, you are nothing like them.
I'm in love with all your lights and your colors. I'm in love with all your nights. But you've kept me far away from my focus, and to my heart I cannot lie. Stars, made of stars, up above, made to fall. Stars, counting stars, and they guide me through the dark. Lonely days left in despair, air is getting heavier, but I do my best to breathe. Dreams of green and filled with bliss, life is so much more than this. So where do you go when nothing's like home? I'm going for the gold, turning off the cruise control and take the long way home. Moving on was never harder with knowledge of all the things I leave behind. I got a new friend in my life that is perfect, and you're no longer on my mind. Sun, warming sun, and my life's just begun. Sun, under the sun, I'll be fine and you'll be gone when nothing's like home. I'm going for the gold, turning off the cruise control and take the long way home. Only days left in despair, air is getting heavier, but I do my best to breathe. But I do my best to breathe. Dreams of green and filled with bliss, life is so much more than this. So where do you go when nothing's like home? I'm going for the gold, turning off the cruise control and take the long way home. is sentimental.
For those of you that are new, my name is Charlotte. I live in the Houston area. I have a regular Monday through Friday job that I go to or log into depending on what day of the week it is. And that is the job that pays all of my bills. And I do YouTube as just a motivational type thing to, one, motivate me to get my cleaning done throughout the house, and to also share with you guys some motivation to get stuff done around your house and any types of cleaning tips or any types of things like that. I also have some other videos that I do about DIYs and other miscellaneous videos, and that's side job that I kind of do, although I don't get paid from YouTube, but it is allowing me to use my creative side. I do have degrees in publishing and journalism, news writing. I don't do that on my regular job. So I'm in customer service and do a lot of data entry and problem solving. So I am using creative thinking to problem solve. However, it is not the creative outlet that I prefer. I do like the communication side of my YouTube side, so that's what I am doing with you guys. So I also have 4 cats. 3 of them are black cats. You see one of them right there. I believe that might be Sam that is in the window. And he and his brothers, so I have 2 other brothers of his. I have Jack, Sam, and Binks. They are all black cats. They are all 2 years old. And then the 4th cat is actually my first cat, and that is Fifi. She is a 15-year-old calico. She turned 15 on July 7th. So she is still feisty, no major health issues. She's still just a feisty little girl, and keeps all of us entertained with her growling and hissing as she's getting chased by the boys. And the boys, of course, entertain me because they are still in their kitten stage and want to play with everything. And you see lots of cat grass around the house. So yes, they all enjoy the cat grass. And right there I was showing you that huge box, and those 2 little bottles were inside that huge box. I just don't understand. I don't. Anyways, but yes, so I am also learning Korean, and it is because I watch a lot of Korean TV shows, and I at one point decided that I wanted to actually learn Korean so that way I could actually, listen to the TV shows and not have to pay attention like I do with any of the English speaking TV shows. And it's also allowing me to use my brain because, learning another language is always good for you. So I'm hoping we have enough people sign up for level 6, and that I will be able to start taking my level 6 classes on July 18th, I believe. We have to have 10 people, and at last count that I know of, we had 7. So I'm hoping that they have more people sign up that weren't in level 5 with us. So I'm just hoping and praying because I really do want to continue on with my language education. And level 6 currently is the last class that they offer where I'm taking classes. So I would then have to start doing self-teaching of myself. And I'm not the best at the schedule of I'm not good at that. So let's just put it that way. I need to have a set class period to actually log in for. And yes, but that is a little bit about me. It is just me in this house with the cats, and between the cats and me, we do a lot of damage to this house. We wreck it a lot, not as much as it could be wrecked, but for me it is I have to do the cleaning because the litter gets everywhere, including on this white dresser that is on the opposite side of the house from all the litter boxes. So litter gets everywhere with cats. And I do know that. 15 years with Fifi, I do know litter gets everywhere. But this is my guest bedroom, and this is where Fifi likes to hang out the most, underneath the bed. She used to sleep on the bed, but now she's hanging out under the bed. But we are going to go ahead and move into my bedroom, and I was folding up the sheets, and I have 2 sets of sheets, and one set I had washed the previous week and was in the dryer, and that's the striped set on the other side of the bed. and then I cleaned the sheets, the white sheets, and I am actually folding them up and putting them up away in the closet so that way I can use them. I do alternate because with having cats, having an empty bed without the sheets and everything, you'll see me later where I will pull out the vacuum cleaner, and I think I actually did that already, where I'm vacuuming up the mattress pad because the black fur was everywhere on the bed, and I just, you know, needed to clean it up and everything. But yes, that's what we're doing. And then at some point the camera will cut off and it didn't finish filming with me to make the rest of my bed, but it shows you how I've made my bed. And I also have piles of clothes. I am actually doing laundry this same day, so as the dryer goes off, I'm pulling out all of my clothes, and at the end of the day before I went to bed, I actually folded and hung up all of my laundry, which was a first in several months, maybe even a year, that I've done all of that. So there was actually nothing left in the dryer, nothing left sitting out to clean on another day. I did all of the laundry. I put it all away. I'm very proud of myself that I actually did all of that. I just did not film it all, but you'll see me sorting through some clothes as we go through this video. So here are my nightstands. I am actually going through and pulling out all the empty wrappers from like medicine bottles and even food wrappers and taking them out. And just a note to clean out your nightstands. But here in a little bit, I will actually mute the music so that way you can listen to Sam and his meow. It's an adorable meow, and he was trying to get my attention while I was doing the laundry.
What are you doing? Sam. Move your butt. What are you doing, little boy? Huh?
On this day, I was not wanting to do the kitchen. Let's just put it that way. I did not want to do it. And I needed to actually clean the entire house to actually get around to have the motivation to actually attack the kitchen. And it's mainly the dishes. And I do this every single week. And I don't understand. Actually, I do. It's just laziness. You'll see me start up the dishwasher here. I still have yet to empty out the dishes from the dishwasher. It's been a week since I did the dishes, and I have a sink full of dishes again, and it's just sheer laziness. I am one of those that I either need a roommate or a partner or a significant other, whatever, and I need them to be the finisher. And what I mean by that is that I have no problem doing the dirty dishes and putting them in the dishwasher. I just need someone to put them away. Laundry, I have no problem washing laundry. I need someone to fold the clothes and put them away. It's all of my tasks. I have no problem starting them. It's the finishing part of it that I struggle with. And since I do live here by myself, that's what causes all the dirtiness and clutter in this house. It's because I get lazy and I just don't want to finish the task that needs to be done. So that's what causes it. So that's the main reason. It's sheer laziness, and I just don't want to do that. If anybody else has any tasks like that, where it's like, even if like you have no problem putting away the dishes or doing that type of stuff, let me know down in the comments down below, because I know I'm not the only one that has issues with either starting a task or finishing a task. But mine is definitely, I have no problem starting a task. It's finishing it is my biggest downfall. And the reason why the house gets to be a little bit of a mess is just because I just don't understand why I just don't want to touch the clean clothes or the clean dishes, but I have no problem getting my elbows deep in dirty dishwater, and I don't understand it. I don't. But the kitchen, it wasn't that difficult of a task, but it was one of those where I just did not want to get started with it. And so I waited until the very last thing of the day, and that's what I ended up cleaning at the very last of this day. So now this is a week later. It is Friday, so the day before you're watching this video. I got up early, and by early it was 6 o'clock. It is my day off from work, so that is technically early. But I decided, I read a little bit. I I had a cup of coffee, and right about 7:30, I decided, okay, let's just finish up this back entryway. I am struggling. As you see, I already have holes in the wall from where I tried to hang the curtain rod previously, and this was almost a year ago that I tried to hang the curtain rod. And I'm trying to find the electrical that's running down that wall, because my stud finder kept saying there was electrical back there. And then I'm trying to find a stud where I'm putting the holes now. Supposedly there was a stud, but nope, there wasn't a stud. It just went straight into drywall. And I am using the anchors that came with the curtain rod, and I ended up not using them. So you'll see me hang up the curtain rod, like start all of this with the anchors that came with the curtain rod. But once everything got done and I went to hang up the curtains, I decided that they weren't strong enough, so I replaced them with other stronger wall anchors, and so that's what I have up there now, and it won't pull off from the walls. And I'm hanging up my curtains, and I did throw the curtains. Had been sitting in the spare bedroom closet for almost a year now, and they were a little bit wrinkly, so I went ahead and threw them in the dryer and put it on the steam function. I do have a steam function on my dryer. It was extra. I didn't need it, but I'm happy to have it. But I did kind of steam them a little bit, because these curtains are kind of a linen material, so it did help to steam them. And then I'm coming over here, Real Life. That is cat food from the morning's cat food, and you see sink full of dishes because I have not emptied out the dishwasher from the previous clip. And I am going to use the trick of painter's tape and then putting holes in the tape where the D hooks are, and then I'm trying to get the center of the thing, and it was 18 inches, so the center's 9 inches, and marking that on the tape. And then I'm coming over here to the wall. I'm measuring the middle of that section, and that was 26 inches. So then I am now measuring up, kind of trying to get it aligned and trying to figure out how high I wanted the mirror. And I do think the mirror is a little bit low, and I may adjust it later on, but this has actually helped me try to get the actual like nails and screws in the right spots. I'm trying to find studs here, and there's an outlet down there that I have no idea where the electrical runs, because you'll see me a little bit later like going around, trying around the outlet, trying to find the electrical, and it could not find the electrical at all. Here I go. It works. The outlet works. I have no idea where the electrical is, because it's not running up the wall to the ceiling. It's not running down along the center of the wall. I don't know. But see how easy that two little holes, but I do think I do need to move the mirror up a little bit taller, or higher, but we are where it's at. And then I went to Target later on after I finished all of this. I did go to Target because I wanted to get a rug, and it is a rug that matches the one that's by the back door, but it is a 5x7, and I just wanted it basically to help collect the litter as the cats come out of the litter enclosure. That other litter mat just held onto a lot of litter and I couldn't vacuum it up, but these rugs seem to be doing fairly well. I tested it out in the master bathroom. I used the same type of rug underneath the litter box in the master bathroom, and it is a lot easier to clean. I can also actually take these and use my carpet cleaner and clean the carpet. But yeah, that's where we're at right now, and we're doing the final decor and the final countdown of the back entry, so we will be doing a tour here shortly.
Startled our eyes, we let go of disguise. And now there's something in the air and a sparkly shimmer on our skin.
Okay, it's been a long process to get this back entryway the way I kind of wanted it and pictured it, and it finally has gotten to that point, thankfully. So I just kind of want to explain to those of you that are new that this back entryway was the kitchen dining area, and with it just being me, I don't need to have a kitchen dining room area when I have a dining room separate. So if it's just me, I'm usually eating in front of the TV. Sometimes I'll eat at the dining room table, so I'm not extra formal that I have a formal dining room and then a casual family dining room area. But it does rain here a lot, so having a place to come in from the back door, which is right here, and this is my main entry because the garage is right out here. So coming in through the back entryway is my main entrance into the house, and having a place that I can take off my shoes when they're wet, throw them someplace, have a litter box because my laundry room is not big enough to have litter boxes. So there's recycling in here, there's shoes, there's just somewhere to sit when I'm putting my shoes on, and a mirror to actually look at when I am about to walk out the door, and then greenery. And so that's what this room is, and it is right off of the kitchen. So the kitchen is right over here, and if you can see anything on the countertop, I don't know if you can, but I just got back from Target because I wanted to buy this rug. Don't mind the cat that's playing with his toy over here and scratching. But the two rugs are from Target, and this one is, I think, a 2.5 by 4. I want to say 2.5 by 4, 2.5 by 3, something like that. But I wanted extra length, not just one that sits like right here in this section, like the 2 by 3. But I wanted something a little bit longer because when you come in the door, I basically come in right here because normally I have a cat laying right here and won't let me open the door all the way. So having that little extra room on this side of the door allows me to actually like come in, not get on the carpet over here and not get on the wood, protecting everything. Then over here, as I mentioned, this is mainly to kind of like ground the room in a way, and I think it does a fairly good job of it, and it matches. Both of the rugs are from Target, the Threshold McKinney area rug, and the color I have, this says natural blue, but it's on Target's website, it says indigo, and they have a tan and a gray, but I like the indigo because it has, if I can get a close-up,
light blues, dark blues, tans, creams. So it's dark enough to where it can hide dirt. It is low pile. It's woven. The cats won't tear it up as easily. They like to scratch on the carpets, and I've had these for a very long time, and like over a year I've had this rug, and they have not done much damage to it at all. I, on the other hand, dropped nail polish. Oops. Okay, going around the room, the curtains, I have them going all the way pretty much to the ceiling just to add height to the room, because when you look back here, this is a vaulted ceiling. So, and I'm in the mirror, vaulted ceiling. So to just kind of like equal out the height and make this room look a lot taller, I have just regular sized ceilings. They're 8 feet, I think. So I wanted to make the rooms look a lot larger because of that. So that's what I've done with the curtain rods. And the curtain rods I got from Amazon, and I'll link them below because I know I can find them. This is from IKEA. It is the Ektorp Ottoman, so I can lift this up and store stuff in there, and I can take the covers off when need be. So I have drop cloths and then a box in there. It's stuff I don't need to get to very often, but drop cloths. These two shoe cabinets are from IKEA as well. They are the Himnes line, and I like these because you have a drawer up here where you can put everything and some organization stuff. And then shoes. I need to clean out some of my shoes again. And more shoes down here. But I like to keep my tennis shoes, my boots, my seasonal slippers and stuff like that down here. And then my dress shoes up here. So technically these should be down here. So dress shoes, flip-flops, other types of clogs, things like that, they are up here. That was from the Target dollar spot for so long ago, I don't remember, but it still has the cellophane on it. And I've done that because of the sequins, they like to fall off. And then over here, it is hand sanitizer my company made in 2020. So it's a spray hand sanitizer. It's isopropyl alcohol and glycerin and stuff like that. Then I have my bamboo that I got from IKEA ages ago. So I can't remember when, but it's bamboo from IKEA. This glass thing was from IKEA. This actually is an old... My mom got me a like Easter plant or something like that ages ago, and this was the cover that went over the plastic pot, and I threw that when that plant died. I kept this, and I just like it because it's a little pop of color. These are from IKEA, and I have little sparkle twinkle light, not twinkle lights, but fairy lights in here, and there's them lit up. And I do have it on a timer. This mirror, it came with a little like console table when I got it, Bed Bath & Beyond, almost 20 years ago, 2006, somewhere around there. So I will not be able to find that again. That I got from Garden Ridge when it was Garden Ridge, but it is now At Home. And then I think I got this pillow cover from At Home at some point. And I just like the little dark and light a little bit. So it's dark blue cream and then the little like seafoam green that kind of matches the curtains. They're far enough away that you can't tell that they're not too dissimilar. This, IKEA, no, it's a litter box enclosure. And litter boxes in there, and it has a side entry, and I specifically was looking for one that had a side entry that was more towards this side of it and not right smack dab in the middle, because I knew I wanted to put this little bench right in between the two shoe cabinets. And inside, it's dirty in there, but I put floor tiles on, like the self-adhesive floor tiles in there, and then caulked around there, so it is sealed so no kitty messes can get out. And within a week
The boys have actually, as you can see, it's a mess in there. There's litter on the floor. They actually do go into the box and use that. It was really easy to get them in there. The older cat, the 15-year-old Calico, Fifi, she doesn't quite like going in there, so she doesn't like enclosed spaces. Let's just put it that way. Then we have the litter genie. It does not fit in there. It's too tall, but I do need to clean this because it's kind of nasty and put new bags in there. But it's okay right there to sit there on the side. It's not a problem. Over here, starting at the top, we have another one of the lanterns. Then we have the air sprayer so that the cats do not get up here because they've been wanting to get up here lately. And then we have a thermometer, humidity barometer, thermometer and a barometer telling me the humidity and the temperature that's over here. And it says it is almost 80 degrees over here with 45% humidity over here. So, and then this plant, this thing I got from IKEA, the pot I got from IKEA, and then the plant came from Target, I believe, and I jumped because this thing just sprayed at me because it's motion activated. So over here in this cabinet, I have masks, little handy wipe things, trash bag, a box, and more masks that are disposable, and an umbrella that is back there. And then in this side, I've switched out my recycling. And I bought these two recycle bins, and they have the recycle thing down there. I bought these off of Amazon. They were $6, I think, for the pair of them. $8 for the pair of them. But one with cans, one with paper products, and I think this will be a lot better than having them in the pantry. And so far I'm maintaining them fairly well. And then down here it's a miscellaneous drawer. I have wall decoration up there that I need to actually box up and donate. An old present that had cookies and water, and I should take the water out, and I already ate the cookies. And then I'm probably going to go ahead and get rid of this because the cats never really played with it all that much, but it is a cat activity rug that has holes, has two rugs. One is Velcro to the top, and it kind of makes like caves, and it has holes in them to play. They played with it for a while, but they don't play with it much anymore. And then, try not to trip over a cat. And then the last thing, here's the entrance into the kitchen. And then the last thing we have down here are the cat water bowls and cat grass. And there is a clicking beetle right there on the corner that's driving all of us nuts. And I should pick it up and kill it, but you know what? And then we have a bowl for the cats. But yes, the cat grass, the water, which the bowl says Nosh, which has nothing to do with water. And it is sitting on a tempered glass cutting board. Got that from Amazon as well. If you are interested in anything that I can link, I will leave links down in the description box below for any of these things if I can find them online anywhere. But overall, I am actually really happy with this. Oh, forgot to say about the light fixture. So this light fixture is actually hung to sit over a table. So it's really low. So I actually took an S hook from Home Depot. I think it was Home Depot. And it says it's supposed to hold like 75 pounds. That light does not weigh 75 pounds. But I just S hooked the chain up to get it higher so that way I can walk under it. And it's an original light fixture from the 1970s. So when the house was built, I don't want to change it out. It still works. It's not the prettiest thing. It's the hardest thing to dust, but it serves a function. It's doing what it's doing. And it does bring in the black with the black mirror. So I do think I might need to hang the mirror up higher. But we're going to test this out. And then if I do, I can move it up. But It does, with the black mirror, the black light, and the black litter genie, it kind of, and the black doorknobs for the, it all kind of meshes in, along with the curtain rod up there is black as well. So lots of white. The color on the wall is, I forgot what the color of the wall is. Eggshell white? I don't know. But I'll mention it or put it down here once I look up to see what it is, because that's what I've painted throughout the whole front part of the house. And it's almost a white, but it's a beige. So when you do put white things up against it, you do see that there is a difference. So, but one of the cats going in the litter box. So I hope everybody has enjoyed this video of cleaning zone 2, which is my back entry. I also did some redecorating in there that I desperately needed. And not desperately needed, but it just makes it feel more completed. Let's put it that way. It feels completed now. And some things may change here and there as I go around. I might move the mirror up higher. But for now, it is the way that I like it. I am happy with it. I'm happy that the cats actually, well, at least the 3 black cats actually do go into the litter box enclosure and use the toilet in there. So I'm able to move that big monstrosity and move it elsewhere, and also kind of hide the fact that there's a litter box there, because there's really not a lot of places in this house to hide litter boxes. So being able to do that, having them use that, having the rug there, I may have to get a non-slip pad for the rug, but I'll have to do that in another month. The rug did cost $100, so it is, I did have it in my household fund and my sinking funds, but that was pretty much it. So I had the curtain rod already from like a year and a half ago, and I had pretty much everything else. I had the mirror. It was only adding in the rug, really, that, and the cat litter box cat enclosure, and sorry, the cats found the bug, and they are, one of them was like, where'd the bug go? It was attached to its paw, and then it dropped on the floor. I'm letting cats be cats, and you know, they need to hunt, and the clicking beetles are, they're not bad, they're just annoying because they click whenever they jump, so they get annoying. But I'm allowing the cats to play with it. It's not poisonous for them. But like I say, I'm very happy with my back entry now. It makes, like, actually going to work in the morning when I have to go to work, and when I come out here, it's not just a room that had no purpose, and now it actually has a purpose. It looks nice, and it's not hiding, or it is hiding the litter box, which is what I really wanted it to do. And I am absolutely thrilled that it only took a week for the boys to get used to going in there. The oldest one will probably never go in there because she just does not like closed enclosures. So I'll have to keep the box out in my bathroom, which I'm okay with because not many people go into that bathroom. It's usually just me that's going in there. So, but this, having it enclosed, it's hygienically cleaner because I don't have the dust going up onto the kitchen counter and then putting stuff on the kitchen counter, and you know, it's not out there, it's staying inside the box. I clean the box on a daily basis, and that's where it's at. So I want to thank everybody for joining me as I reset for the weekend, and I hope everybody did enjoy this video. I will be back next week with another cleaning video, and we will be diving into zone 3, which is my dining room. So I hope everybody will join me in that video. If you are not subscribed, please hit that subscribe button so that way you are notified the next time that I post a video, especially the next cleaning video. So I will check back with you guys next week. Give it a thumbs up if you enjoyed this video. Bye everybody.